We have full service company here offering mitigation services, rebuild, construction, contents, and exterior roofing. We got 80 employees. We are in this place since 2019. When we moved in here, the place was big and empty. Right now, it's we overgrown it.
Jam-packed.
Yeah. So if you're curious, I can give you a tour to show you how packed is this building in here.
Welcome everybody to the Albi Shop Tours. I'm super excited to be here with my dad at Romexterra Fire and Water Restoration Services in Addison. Dad, do you mind showing us around?
Of course. Welcome to our place in here, our headquarters of Addison, Illinois. Start with the education center or our classroom, our company meetings, our training meetings, everything happened here.
Awesome. Let's dive in.
Yeah.
So before we tour the training center at the start of the tour, I think just kind of framing a little bit of history about Romexterra, like how long has Romexterra been around? What do we service? What do we stand for? Tell me a little bit more.
We have full service company here offering mitigation services, rebuild, reconstruction, contents, and exterior roofing. We got 80 employees. Plus, we're using subcontractors for diverse activity that we require license.
Nice.
We are in this place since 2019.
Yep.
When we moved in here, the place was big and empty. Right now, it's we overgrown it.
Jam-packed.
Yeah. So if you're curious, I can give you a tour to show you how packed is this building in here.
Let's go look in. And yeah, this was, so we bought the building. It's not rented, right? That's a little hack that we can maybe talk about later. And then this area here, what was this before? Like the whole building?
It was a warehouse, technically, and because it was too big and empty, we rent this bay. From the front to the back, it's about 3,500 square feet to a mechanic. So on our 20th anniversary on 2023, we decided to turn this one in our classroom. And
so why do we need this many seats, and why do we need a classroom and a training center?
Well, education is important. This is part of helping us to build a good company culture, helping us to retain employees. So we can sit in here 92 people, so it's big enough for us right now. And company meetings, quarterly meetings, monthly meetings, all hands meeting twice a month. It's happened in here.
Between agency classes that the marketing team does and stuff.
All hands, company meetings and all that.
Nice. Well, let's keep going. What do we got this way?
Wow.
What's this area? Well, actually, what's the story behind the ping pong table? Why ping pong table?
Yesterday, someone was looking for me, and one of the employees said, Nick is in his second office. So this one became part of, our break room, pretty much.
Nice.
It's getting together, having some fun. Sometimes if we have a meeting one-on-one, we come in here, we have fun, we have physical activity, and we can talk peacefully in here, far away from the crowd.
That's awesome. And over here is what? Just overflow, storage? Got
storage for the contents department. Right there we dry rugs.
Oh, nice.
And that's pretty much a warehouse.
Nice and simple.
Our rotisserie is in here as well.
Yeah, this is important, right?
Yeah.
For company parties and stuff. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, this is what is this? It's a van for board up. Oh, okay. Yeah, so why is board up important to Romexterra's strategy? Like, where does it fit in?
We are an emergency service company, and the board up is helping us to put a foot on the door to help people to secure their property. We don't chase. Company has been pre-scanned and has been approved to be a accredited contractor to do a board up when fire department or police department call.
So fire departments call us directly, we go board up, and that's a good lead source to potentially get fire damage jobs. So what's a typical board up truck? I mean, I love this concept, and I want to let you explain it because you're the star of this show. But yeah, what's in here?
It's pretty much everything what we need to board up a property in the middle of the night when the warehouses are closed. and we cannot get the material from anywhere. So this will, it's pre-packed with plywood and lumber to board up with at least two residents,
Nice.
two single-family house. We got generator, we got lights in here, we got
Nice.
pretty much everything to operate in the middle of the night without power, without any other sources.
And by generator, it's an inverter that
Yes.
runs off of the engine,
Correct.
right? And then we have wireless tools like skill saws, drills, stuff like that.
Yep.
I think we use pass load framing guns, right, to be able to secure stuff. These are CDX sheets of plywood,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then the cool part, 2x3s and 2x4s. 2x3s come in handy, but the cool part that the guys do is the way it's set up this way is they're able to actually slide these out.
And they can cut it.
Yeah, they're able to slide the sheet down and cut it right here. So if any restorer wants to just take a picture of this, I mean, we just build it ourselves, right? I mean, it's plywood 2x4s, but if you build it to where the 2x4s and the 2x3s are at the bottom, then you could slide the sheets of plywood. It cuts very easy. And then, yeah, ladders, shovels, locks and hasps and stuff like that. If anybody's interested, they could actually comment below, and I'll just give them the whole setup here. So, how many vehicles do we have?
49
Yeah,
altogether.
nice, 49. And how important is the wrap? Some people ask me those questions of like,
Well, the wrap is important. It's giving you more credibility in front of the customer. It's part of the branding as well.
mm,
You know, it's a uniforms and the vehicle to be wrapped. I think it's a must do it. you
yeah,
know.
makes you look professional. And then you guys also have the badges, which is
Yeah.
cool with the reviews on the bottom here with the QR codes. So, nice. And what's this van here?
It's a contest van actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
So these are sprinters.
Yeah.
And why do we use sprinters for content, specifically the ones with multiple seats like that?
Well, the contents crew is bigger.
Yep.
When they go in the field, they are 4 to 5 people.
Uh-huh.
So it's easy to have them in one vehicle.
Got it.
And a lot of space in the back to put
Yep.
their consumable, to put
Yeah,
the boxes, to put bags and absolutely everything.
Got it.
And then to haul away the contents, we have a box trucks.
Got it.
You know,
Makes
but
sense.
you can put stuff in this one as well. It's
Yeah.
a pretty decent size.
Yep.
van.
And also for like emergency clothing and stuff like that on fire damage jobs, they come in handy, right?
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
What are these? So these Nissan Rogues, who drives these?
These ROs are department managers. We have some salespeople that they drive in.
Got it.
So it's technically for people that they don't have to haul anything.
Got it. And then same with those Versas, those are
Same thing.
salespeople,
These are
yeah.
the, sales department. That,
Nice.
Use them, and when they come in here office work, they just buttoning them.
Nice. And then what are those numbers? Like I see like 14, 39.
That's our internal, vehicle inventory to get a track of the vehicles.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. 40 some vehicles you said, eh?
49.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's this back here? This is cool.
This is our training house.
Yeah?
Yes.
So it's
And
built on a pallet?
It's left. Yes. It's put on pallet because we can move it with the forklift.
Nice.
If we do winter training, we
Yep.
just put it in the warehouse.
Nice.
We take it to the forklift, and it's left unfinished on purpose because
Nice.
we want people to see that the house wrap is sitting behind the siding.
Nice.
We want people to see the shingles, but on the other side probably is not finished yet, and to see what's underneath the shingles.
Nice.
Inside in here, we want special mitigation guys to see the plumbing inside the wall. It's a little messy right now, but it's important to see the plumbing, how the plumbing is inside the wall when they
Yep.
cut the drywall, to don't cut the plumbing.
Got it.
Same thing with the
Electrical on the ceiling.
We put a electrical panel in there. This
Yep.
is cold, it's not connected,
Yeah.
but we teach how to put our power
Yep.
power boxes to hook up in the panel, and
Nice.
the first training started here with the cold panel, and
Ah.
after that they go with
They
the,
go
with
to
the
that
real
one.
one.
Nice.
So it's important to have. We had carpet in here. We remove it. You can notice the carpet tackle in there.
Mhm.
How to stretch carpet. How to pull the carpet out.
Nice.
Sometimes we put baseboard. So it's a little house that has pretty much everything. We teach even the board up, the door
Nice.
board up, and the window board up in there.
That's awesome. So trained people, right? It's like athletes, they practice every single day before they go on the big show. It's like our people should be doing the same thing. Let's go over here real quick. These dump trailers. Why not dumpsters? Why dump trailers? What's the story behind these?
Well, when we moved in here, we tried to work with our dumpster company,
Yeah.
but they told us in village of Addison, you cannot have just one company that they will hold
Yeah.
garbage from. And
Yeah.
we said the government cannot dictate us, a private business,
Yep.
who to do business with.
Exactly.
So,
And it was like
number
3
one.
times the price on the dumpsters. Like they
Yes.
wanted like $900.
Number one. Number two, they don't deliver the dumpster in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
They are 24/7 company.
Yep.
So we decided to get 15 yards trailers,
Yep.
which is a good, decent size of dumpster.
Yep.
And with ours, we got a vehicle strong enough to tow them away.
Nice.
And we have five of them.
That's awesome. Yeah, and for bigger jobs, like what I realized was the big change was on big jobs, before we would fill up our vans, and then our vans would get super dirty, and then we go to the dump yard to dump out the vans or the box truck. Now with this, we could just have the dump trailer come to the site, and then it's very easy to throw all the garbage in there. So cool. So what's that thing? Why is that thing here?
The eating trailer,
Yeah.
the furnace on the wheel
Okay.
that run without gas and without electricity.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, it needs gas. It needs
need
propane,
gas. We
but
got the propane tanks and we got
Nice.
the generator. And if there is a house in the middle of the winter that we cannot drive because it doesn't have gas or electricity, we bring this guy in there
Nice.
and he's doing the job. We got the flexible ductwork
Yep.
that we connected through the windows.
Yep.
He's sitting in front of the house or on the side of the house, and he's doing an awesome job.
nice. What are we walking into here?
This is the mitigation room.
Nice.
So right here we got pretty much everything, all the supplies and equipment that help us to mitigate any size of job. And that's the team last summer, the mitigation team last
Nice.
summer. This picture has been taken. And,
That's awesome.
We start off with the pumps to extract water.
Nice.
Some of them are designed to just to extract water. Some of them are brand new in the box that we replace some pumps in the field.
Yep.
To help mitigate,
Nice.
to have a faster mitigation process.
Cool.
And then supply. That's
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if we need to go into that much depth. So we got,
Yeah.
we got supplies here. Looks
Yeah,
like we got some
yeah.
extractors
the
here.
heavy stuff down on the floor and
Yep.
the lighter stuff
Up top.
up on the shelves to be easy to manipulate, and safety is another thing. We don't
Nice.
want anybody to get hurt.
Got it.
Yeah.
Looks like we use these often, right?
Yes, this
Inject to dry systems.
Dry system, and here is all the accessories. The machines might be on the other side, or they
They're right
might
there.
be in the field. Oh, right there.
Yep.
It's that.
Nice. And then these Phoenix Firebirds, what do these do?
That's a heater. It's
Nice.
another helper. So if we got power in the house,
Yep.
but there is no gas, this is our guy.
Yeah, these things
we
are hella
put them
good.
we put them in the house. With 2 of these, we can
Yeah.
keep warm. 2,000 square feet,
Yep.
2,500 square feet house,
Yep.
and dry it out.
Do you prefer a specific brand of equipment, or what's your equipment purchasing strategy? I know a lot of restorers were like, should I buy Dry? Should I buy Phoenix? Should I buy Typhoon? What do I buy?
People buy from people they like, first of all,
Okay.
and they don't buy the product. They buy from the person that is the salesman. We have a very good relation with John Dunn in the past.
Yep.
And because John Dunn sold a lot of dry aids, we've been with the dry aids.
Yep.
Then right now they are not anymore on the market, and Batix and Aramco, they sell more Phoenix.
Yeah.
We got some Phoenix too.
Yep.
It's a combination. I don't really care about the brand.
Yeah.
For us, Romexterra is the brand,
Yep.
not the equipment,
Yep.
not the suppliers.
Yeah.
We have to keep up with our brand, not with other people's
Yeah.
brand. Of course, we start with this is the second generation, the snails in there, but I would like to show you the first generation of air movers that we use. And these are right now not preferred by anybody because they are heavier than the low profile.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of restorers, they try to focus on what the best asset is, and they geek out over this stuff. I don't think this stuff matters. If it works, great. If it breaks, it's replaceable. I think our best assets actually are employees, our brand, our service offering. And then this stuff, it's like, I think we aligned that we wouldn't do like China stuff that, you know, has the risks of burning down houses and like really poor quality stuff. But at the end of the day, an air mover is an air mover, a dehumidifier is a dehumidifier, an extractor is an extractor. Like, we don't get fancy. And I think a lot of restorers overcomplicate the shit out of things where they're like, oh, you know, I need all this fancy equipment. So
as you notice, even though our fleet is not just a single bread, you know, we mix and match based on our needs, based on the value that machine is bringing so far. Same thing in here. You buy tools. Tools are replaceable. It depends on the price and the functionality. You know? So why should I get stuck with one brand?
Yeah, I mean, so like when we went Nissan, I know the NV200s came out and those were the best because they had like 100,000 miles. They were super comfortable. You could put stuff in the back of them, right? And they were also really cost effective. It was like 15 to 20 grand a piece, right? The Mercedes Sprinters, I remember when we were looking at like Ford versus Dodge versus Mercedes. First of all, I liked the long wheelbase, the high top. Second of all, they were more fuel efficient. And then third of all, Mercedes had better warranty, I believe, but also we knew that Mercedes lasted a lot longer.
Oh, a diesel engine lasts a billion miles. You know, there are guys that they use in transportation businesses and they last a million miles. And fuel efficiency, we don't have to ignore. I remember that we've been in 2016 or 2015 down to quote unquote the sale class, and these guys show us and they were so proud on their Chevy 3500 or something like that box truck that they use on the mitigation. And I said, but this dude is taking a lot of gas. And he said, I don't care about gas because it's bringing you money. No,
when you got 50 vehicles, when you have 50 vehicles on the road and you got a big service territory, and Chicago's not that big, but it's pretty big, right? I think fuel economy is very important, especially with the pressures. Like, you have to find a way to be efficient. So the door comes in here. We don't keep our vehicles inside, right? We didn't want to utilize and waste interior space.
It's too expensive to keep a vehicle inside.
Exactly.
What we found out, vehicles that carry the equipment that they will freeze in the winter, we insulate those vehicles. We blow closed cell insulation inside. We put panel over, and we put a heater, independent heater that the truckers are using to warm up their cabin. And these are independent. They use diesel fuel, and they use 1 gallon per day. It costs us about $7,000 for the setup. But one DQ is $2,000.
Exactly. We don't want them bursting. Yeah. Those are, I think, the brand's Webasto.
Yes.
So for those of you guys looking at them, they're really good for trucking and RV and such, and very fuel efficient. And spray foam insulation. We just use our contractor to come in, spray closed cell, and it's great. So trucks back up here. This is kind of like the common pathway. Right. What's over here? Like, why are all these pieces of equipment over here?
It's the cleaning room, actually. When the equipment come up from the field, we put them in this room. We have an exhaust fan in there, and we don't want to cross-contaminate our clean equipment right there. We put them in here, clean them, sanitize them, and then they go back on the shelf.
And it doesn't matter if it's Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, like every single job comes...
Every single job comes back in the shop, land on this room, and we clean them and put them back on the shelf.
I assume also test them.
Yes.
Clean, test, and then move them. Yeah. Nice. And this was cool because so this whole building, the story of this building is so awesome. It was a luxury car dealership, and back here was actually another maintenance bay.
Yes.
And this was a spray booth that they used to paint cars. So, fun fact. And up above there is all of our consumables for mitigation. And then, wow. This is how you know that Romexterra is currently making money. I know last quarter was, I think, a record-breaking quarter in company history, right?
It was.
And you know that it was a good one because look, and everything's almost done.
You can tell that this light one, they are gone. So
now they have to deal with the heavy ones.
With the heavy one, and the super heavy one, they are all the way up there. And even if I thought the other way around, I said the heavy stuff at the bottom, but those
aren't used.
Not used.
Yeah, fun fact, when we started doing mitigation services, we went to Menards, and basically a Menards credit card, those snail air movers didn't matter, right? They were pretty cheap. And then we used those conventional little dehues. We didn't really know what we were doing. I guess there's repercussions, but yeah, those little residential dehues is what we started with.
They were 7 pins.
7 pints per day, yeah.
So
70.
They were similar with the regular dehumidifier back then. The dry is, I don't think we got any dies like that in here anymore, but they have the same specification.
Yeah, I think the big takeaway from this room, and as you guys are starting to see our home here, is like simple scales, complex fails. Like people overthink everything, and people want to like buy like all this high-tech gear, and I'm all for technology and I'm all for gear, but sometimes people overcomplicate stuff. I think if you look here, it's pretty simple. I mean, sure, it's not as high tech and there's not robots running around, and maybe some of the equipment is whatever, different brands and mismatched, but who cares, right? Does the job, produces revenue, spits out profit, and our employees love it. And yeah.
If you open up the door to your left, the first place is the textile cleaning.
So yeah, this is another example on where people overcomplicate stuff, right? So we originally were sending out all of our textiles to the vendor, and we were happy. They were sending us a referral fee, but then the work quality started dropping, and then we decided to start our own. But when I was looking at like Esportas and stuff like that, like it was like $150,000 to $200,000 investment to get a textiles place going. What do we start with, and how much did it cost?
We start with these two machines in there, which is the big one. It's the dryer, and the small one is a washer. I believe back then we spent like $10 to $15,000 with the setup, with everything. Now we brought up more
pressing
for ironing and to be more efficient, and these are in process. So we spend on this machine. The machines were $70K, I believe, with the setup. So we'll be on investment of $100,000, but we expect the first year to do $400,000 to $500,000 in revenue. Just adding,
pressing. Yeah, because before we would just bill wash and fold per pound, and then specialty stuff would go somewhere else. Then we added this in. And what is it? It's a boiler system.
It's a boiler because all these press are working with the steam. So that's a boiler system. It's very complicated to use a lot of power. Thanks God, the building it's equipped with a lot of power, so we could do that. And different type of machine. This little mushroom is dedicated for small stuff. Is
that what it's actually called? A mushroom?
Yes.
Nice. Interesting.
For ironing stuff, but also steam comes up through here.
Oh wow! Yes. Nice.
And this is a little one. Okay, I shouldn't touch it because I'm not too qualified.
I would assume, you don't know how to use any of this stuff other than maybe the washer dryer, right?
No, I signed the pay.
Yeah.
The payment. I approved the payment. That's all I did.
Yeah, that's I think another common trend is like, if you want to do everything yourself, you'll never be able to scale a restoration company like this.
Well, me and you, we got a textile cleaning class.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
2017, 2018 was hosted through RIA.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was at John Don here in Itasca. Yeah, we did. So where are we at now? What's this place? Dirty Contents.
Yes. So
but the place looks it looks pretty clean for dirty contents. Why?
Because the contents are dirty, the place should be clean.
Got it.
Clean and organized.
So these are all vaults?
These are vaults with the dirty content. So the first room that we saw with the rugs in there, it's kind of a staging room, and we have another one. I'll walk you through that one as well. Once they are dunked in there, literally, when they come from the field, then we sort them and we come and put them on the on those vaults, the contents that they can wait, the contents that are dry, don't get moldy and stuff, and they can wait to be clean. They sit on these dirty contents, and I can walk you through to show you a little bit of investment in here, but it's helping a lot. It's our ultrasonic machine that we got it in 2019.
Yeah. How often do we use it at the very beginning?
The very beginning, I think, took us 2 months to to touch it for the very first time.
Yeah.
And then starting from there, so this room has been built specific for this equipment. So the entire thing in here was just a warehouse. So the room right there, this room, the room behind, that was the laundry.
All
was
the
just
custom
a
built.
warehouse, open warehouse. So we built the room custom based on our needs, and we got the sink in there to rinse. And then here is the pre-wash tub. And then the washing machine is right there. That pretty much for the restorers that they don't know, this is a ultra sounds under the water, so you can hear it. Put your hand inside.
So yeah, like most items in the house that can actually get dunked in water, which is about 70% of a house, you could actually clean with ultrasonics, which is cool. And essentially, if you look here, Joe, you can bring it up. What happens is the sound waves make these little bubbles, and the bubbles clean the different surfaces. So it's a lot more efficient. We could process by hand, it's like 4 to 6 boxes an hour. With ultrasonic, maybe 20 to 30 boxes an hour. What are the numbers?
I learned differently. What a person can wash by hand in 1 hour, this thing is doing in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So do the math.
So it's huge. Yeah, so they're unpacking the boxes, they're putting them in these baskets, they're rinsing them off, then they're letting them soak for a minute, then they're moving the basket over here.
Everything goes in this basket, and your basket fit in the sink, and you rinse it. And then basket comes from here, and is dumped in here. And you can wait until you drain it. So again, I shouldn't be on the washing.
There's plenty of ultrasonic demos out there on YouTube and stuff like that people could find. But yeah, it's cool.
Just leave it on.
Afterwards, it gets rinsed off and then dried. And packed. Another cool thing that I want to highlight is, and I think something you were really good at. You're really good at efficiency. You're like George, I'm like Jack. Whenever we did all these build outs, you were so anal about making sure that we could have space above to be able to store, which is super cool. So like we built out these rooms, but then on top, we reinforced everything to be able to have the storage space, and we even have a ladder that goes up. So we can use every cubic inch of this property, which I think,
Yeah, we got the clear ceiling of 16 feet. Why should we trap that space in there and not use for storage? So,
what's in here?
Ozone room.
Nice. Okay, so I remember at the very beginning, we're like, what the hell is an ozone room? And we thought it was so complicated. Ozone rooms are so simple. It's a room. And then you walk in, and you got an ozone generator and a hydroxyl generator, which these things are like $800 from Aramco or Jon. We actually just wired them up to, hydroxyl's running currently. We wire them up. No, it's fine. Hydroxyl's not toxic. We wire them up to outlets, right, which are controlled by the switches there. That's it. And that's a heater. And then we have a drain in the back for a dehumidifier.
That corner, we put a dehumidifier in there. We got the exhaust. And two things in here. We set up the camera to don't have a complaint that something has been broken during the ozone process. And also, the entire control of this room, it's outside, it's not inside. You stepped in, but I checked the switches first to see if it's safe for us to get in there or not.
Got it. So they just flip this switch and ozone turns on. Hydroxyl lights. Nice. Cool. Let's keep going on. How many vaults do we have?
140 plus, somewhere right there.
And 140, how much is a vault per month?
170, if I'm not wrong.
So 140 volts times 170, 23 grand a month comes from storage?
Yes.
How much is the mortgage on the entire building?
Good question.
Roughly.
It's, 10K.
Yeah. The building was what, 1.8, 1.9?
1.8. Yeah. But we got a very good deal. Well, on the interest and stuff.
So the vaults, not only this 60% or 50% of the building is occupied by these vaults, right?
Yes.
These vaults basically pay for the entire building, and they make profit on top.
They make profit on top as well. Yeah.
It's awesome. And the other hack to vaults, most people try to buy new vaults for like $900 a vault. What do?
We bought always used.
Yeah.
I don't think we got a single vault here to be a brand new purchase.
Yeah.
Always used from a moving company that they go out of business or they relocate and they don't want to spend money to relocate those vaults. I never asked them what's the reason they sell it, but we purchase vaults in between $90 to 180, 20, I believe was the most expensive one.
Yep.
We tried to build our one.
Yeah.
And we realized that cost us more to build with our carpenters than buy the used one. And the used one, they are as good.
They're just as good. I mean, they're a little beat up, but who cares?
Yes.
You know?
We just retired recently. We retired like a one trailer was full with vaults. But who cares?
Yeah.
We have them for 3-4 years and
Yeah. There's this, if you go to used storage vaults, or I think it's usestoragevaults.com, there's this guy, Harley Hill. He's like the vault broker. I got 2 questions. I really got to go to the bathroom and I got to get there quickly. So can I use the forklift to get to the bathroom?
I don't think so.
I miss driving the forklift.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the forklift wasn't used.
Yeah, this was brand new, right?
Machines or used equipment.
Yeah. This was, well, how much was the forklift? I think it was like 20 grand.
20K.
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
It's awesome. It's a nice little tool. Let's see if I still remember how to operate a forklift. I still got it, mama. That's the parking brake, and we're good, right? No, we're in neutral. Here? Yay! It's here. I don't think I got enough room to turn around here. Oh, I still got it, mama. Oops. All right, this is definitely not faster to go to the bathroom with the forklift as I thought it would be. Well, that was fun.
It's not GT forklift, just to let you know.
Yeah, it's not a turbo GT forklift. Yeah, definitely not turbocharged. Oh, I still got it. All right, what do we got here?
Little messy corner for rebuild department that they keep up their orders, their pre-orders or leftover.
Nice.
Go back in the field. I'm guessing this pallet in here is with the order.
Yeah. Like station materials.
Scaffolding in the back.
Nice.
And some leftover tools, small tools. They got their consumable in there to get from the mitigation department because we keep the P&L separate.
Nice.
So they got their plastic in there and other stuff. So
nice.
It's a little messy, but it's their part.
So org chart wise, how do we separate things? What are the different departments?
We have a rebuild department.
Yep.
Okay. We have a mitigation department.
Yep.
Contents department.
Yep.
And the exterior department.
Yep. So that's for all like
Sales and
roofing.
marketing.
Yep.
And admin.
Got
So
it.
we got 6 departments in the company.
And then rebuilds all subs, or is it also done in house?
Mixed.
Got it.
We have in-house as well.
Got
And
it.
we have subs as well.
So in rebuild, if we're gonna go through the org chart real quick, we got project managers that manage projects.
Yes.
You got estimator.
We do have it's a department manager, it's a team coordinator, estimator, project managers,
Got it.
foreman,
Nice.
and technicians.
Cool.
And subcontractors.
Got it. So and a foreman and a technician works together
Yes.
on a job.
Yeah,
Great.
a crew.
And then mitigation department. What does that look like?
Department is a DM, department manager.
Yep.
Part of their team coordinators are the dispatch. We just moved the dispatch to the mitigation department.
Yep.
They got project managers, they got crew chief, and they got technician. Crew chiefs and technician are working in the field. Project manager, they do the direct sale.
Got it. And it's 1-to-1 on crew chief technicians too, right?
Yes.
Cool. And then what does EXT look like?
EXT is department manager, team coordinator, project managers.
Got it. and they do wind and hail
We
claims and
split
stuff
them
like
this
that.
year. Yeah, we split them this year. We have a production manager
Yep.
and loss assessor because it's hard to find somebody who knows how to sell the best
And
how to
also coordinate the job.
So this is the first year and looks much better than the years before. Our sales rate increased
Nice.
5 points
Yep. Nice.
just because of that change. Yes.
Great. And then contents?
Contents, it's department manager, project manager, crew chief, and technicians.
Nice. So it's very similar structure. It's
Yes.
like technicians are helpers, crew chiefs lead the outcome of doing the work, project managers are customer facing the sale and managing the project, and then department managers hire, fire, lead the entire team.
Yeah, and it's responsible for the P&L, for the
Nice. We're done with the warehouse.
Yep.
We're going to move into office space.
We move in the office area, so again, that's an extension of the office area because we ran out of offices. So what we did in here, I like the idea to have the entire department in one room instead of being individual because it's a better team building. It's part of the increasing the company culture as well, and questions left and right, and everybody in one room. So the first one will be the rebuild department.
Nice.
And everyone has his own desk in here, and
Nice.
to chat with each other and have their own meeting, a weekly meeting in their room.
I love the pictures and everything. Yeah.
Everybody has a department picture. We did a photo shooting last year.
Yep.
They like to have their pictures on the wall.
Nice. What's in here?
Bookkeeper,
Yep.
bookkeeper office.
She's not here today, but yeah, works from home. My favorite part about this is this was actually,
Albi's start in this room.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
well, Albi started in this room in that office, but anyway, this was the first official office where the first Albi
The
employees had.
upgrade of the office because it was in the classroom.
Originally, yeah,
In
they-
the old classroom while
Yeah.
we are going to work there. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was when you guys have the first employees.
Yeah, they worked out of here.
yeah.
They were our first 3 employees of Albi. Yeah, we're here. We had a fish tank. Our first sales guy, Irvin. We had Ginny in here and Shmoyle as well. So
Yep.
yeah, brings good memories. This is just a.
File room, some bathrooms.
What do you guys do with a file room? What's that?
Well, I'm old and
Yeah.
we still have some paper. We have to keep
got
them
it.
for 7 years.
There we go.
You know.
All right, cool.
And,
Back from the old days.
Yeah, as a restricted access, Z and 3 other people in the company, they got an access in here.
Yeah.
And we have to keep the file. Back then they were in paper.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's right.
It's $70 a month of rent
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, this was before Albi, you see. So
that's the office area. This is the GM office. Now will be our CEO office. It's vacant but it's not in the.
and this was my office.
That was your office, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good times. Nice.
Yeah.
People work from home or not really? Yeah.
Estimators, yeah. Estimators, they just come once a week,
Nice.
and we got two setups, two stations in here for estimators.
Right. So most of the office staff is remote because anyway, we're limited on office space.
Yeah, we're limited on the office space. This is the AR office in here, and again, she's working a lot from
Yeah.
home. We have our HR manager. He's working from home today
Nice.
as well. The warehouse.
Nice.
Dasha, it's our office admin assistant.
Hey, Dasha.
She like to watch music on the TV.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. Keep the energy up. So, cool. Cool. What do we got here?
Well, this is our copies of our assets, the best assets in the company.
Oh.
Employees, even if they are not with us anymore, we don't want to take them down because in one point of their life, they've been part of this trip, and people are coming and leaving, but I didn't build this just by myself or just me and you. We have a lot of people around us that
That was so cool.
that they buy in our dream, and they've been part of this whole journey, and they deserve a spot on the wall.
We got to get a bigger room for this, or start going into that way.
We still have a little corner in here, and we keep on going that way because this is the main area.
So cool. So cool. Yeah, and these are pretty much 6 years ago we started doing this, right? Like 6-ish? 5, 6?
5, I would say, yeah.
So there's a lot of early guys
The
missing.
previous picture over there was super. Actually, the first picture that we took in this building was like 20 people.
Yeah.
Warehouse where the clean counters are was literally empty. We put the vehicle inside. All the fleet was inside. This one in here was made in the banquet hall parking lot, but our photographer was
Creative to like Photoshop it together.
Photoshop and to put it in front of the building. We can't fit anymore.
What's here?
That's my office. That's mine.
Show us around.
Yeah. So this is the place that I'm spending 8 to 10 hours a day,
Nice.
and I enjoy it.
What's that?
Oh, that's a nice gift that one of the employees gave it to me. It's the Sprinter with a heating trailer,
Nice.
and on top I put the coins of our core values.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Keep on there. Yes, we create a coin, and we have a nomination process that every single employee can nominate another employee for based on the core value, and top nominees they got a coin on the quarterly meeting. That's
So cool.
part of the building company culture. These are coins that they got.
Drive, integrity.
Yeah, and military as well.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Super cool.
pretty neat
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody wants to have. Eleni, actually, she got 4 already, and she said she doesn't stop until she got all 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drive, integrity, growth, excellence, selflessness, and transparency.
Yep.
And it's funny how they evolved. Remember when we were at a Violan summit trying to come up with core values for the first time? We sat and looked at each other for like 3 days, not knowing what the fuck to do. And then we came up with honesty, transparency, and doing the right thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And then that evolved into these, which was super cool. So
Well, it was a nice debate with all the upper management, 8 people in the room, writing on the whiteboard and wiping out, and finally we came up with this.
Nice.
What's represent us, and are not just a word. We really meant it. We go 2 layers deeper to find out what's our best core value.
Yep. Awesome. Let's keep going. So what's here?
The kitchen and breakroom.
Nice.
That again, from this wall all the way in the back, everything was open.
Yep.
We built the kitchen, and we really want people to eat healthy, and we got everything in there what you need to prep a meal. It's more like a residential kitchen, but we don't use it
We are no restaurant.
Yeah.
heavy stuff, but we got pretty much everything what we need.
It's awesome.
Healthy snack, water. That's pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's a little meeting room here.
This is yes, it's
Nice.
our conference room. So pretty much in this room, we do our L10 in
Nice.
here on a weekly basis. All the managers sitting here. We got the TV that if somebody is offsite can connect to us on that
Nice.
TV. Was super echoey at the beginning, and found out some copy still from you guys, with the sound panel, but
Nice.
not the boring one like Albi had.
Yeah.
We found those
Pretty ones. Yeah.
pretty one.
Nice.
Absorbing.
And again, notice how my dad is meticulous about utilization of space. Up above here is a whole
Sales and
closet.
marketing. Yeah.
All the tchotchke stuff from sales and marketing is up above here. What?
I thought you go sales and marketing office.
No, it's not the office. That would not be code, but it's a storage
The
area.
trash stuff.
Yeah.
It sits in there. Whatever doesn't fit in there, in their side.
Yeah. So this was our original classroom.
First classroom, yes. but we couldn't put more than 60 people in this classroom. And while the company grew, we need more office space.
Yep.
We built that one, which is right literally behind that wall there. But it's the size of this classroom plus the kitchen.
Got it.
So that's why we are
lot
able to
bigger.
sit up 90 plus people in there versus 66 in this one.
And then these turned into little
Same
rooms.
concept. I'm against of a cubicle to put a single person in the cubicle. So even if we chose a partition wall that is used for cubicle, but we make a bigger room so the entire department sits in one.
So sales and marketing team is here.
Marketing is here.
Gotcha. Over
Exterior
here.
department right there.
Nice.
And we have a mitigation goods on the left and the
Nice.
contents.
And I love that with everybody's pictures. The values are up on the walls. It's super
Core
cool.
values are up on the wall. We got the Romexterra TV too. It's running non-stop,
Nice.
and we have a new slides on the weekly basis.
And last but not least,
This was our first mitigation. No, you can
come on in.
This was actually our first mitigation room.
Yep.
The one that we just been into, it's 3 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
So it was big enough when we moved in here, 2019.
Yeah.
And right now it's just a content room that they bring up stuff,
Yep.
when they come. It's a staging room.
Yeah.
And of course,
Our snow plow to clean the snow outside.
Yeah. Remember why we got this plow?
What do you mean why? Because we wanted to clean the snow outside.
Because when we moved in here, I called several companies
Okay.
and nobody wants to do it. And I said, okay, we are going to buy truck.
Yeah.
And no.
Well, no,
We bought the truck for the trailers.
Correct. The idea was get an F-250 for the trailers.
Yes.
And then since we have the F-250, we could put a plow on it. And we also came up with the position of the facility manager because when we moved into this space, it was super big. So we just had the facility manager take care of our landscaping. They take care of the dump trailers to take them to the job sites. They would clean the snow and they would keep the entire place clean. And that was their responsibility.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is cool. Thanks for showing us around. I guess, yeah, last thing here, which is cool, is this is like the little key closet.
Oh yeah, I have to return the key for board of well.
So nice and useful, right?
Yeah.
Different keys to the trucks come here and they stay here. Of course, all of them are out currently, but yeah. I think the last thing to maybe talk about is like, how did Romexterra grow so fast? Like, what were the key like growth factors that restorers should maybe follow? Because I think one thing that's unique about Romexterra is we don't do any TPA work.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, what were the early days growth factors like? What does the revenue? Where does the revenue come from now? If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah. We got a couple streams of revenue coming in online. It's super strong.
Yeah.
And
More like 50 to 60% of our work.
60% of our work is coming from the online. Our website, it's working pretty well. We pay per lead generation companies. We have
The lead gen companies are a small chunk, right? Most of it comes from our own PPC SEO, but we also turn on the 33-mile radiuses, service directs of the world, stuff like that.
Yes. When it's dry, and we need additional leads. Yes, we open up, and they are expensive, but it's a good addition. I prefer to pay an extra buck on the lead instead of keeping the guys home.
Makes sense.
By the way, we don't have our average weekly work. It's about 50 hours per week, so we are not even at the 40 hours.
Yeah.
So that is one source of revenue. We have our BDRs that they go after commercial property, insurance agents. We just started with the plumbers right now. So that is another good chunk. And we build, like I told you earlier, we build a good relation with the call centers or fire departments, and we've been screened and we've been approved to be on the board up rotation. And even board up doesn't really create net profit. It covers the. Yeah, you can come.
Come on in.
These guys are good. even if it doesn't create profit, but it's a good thing to put a foot in the door. And then technically for that lead, we pay zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have an expenses to.
Yeah, to build the relationships and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you don't pay for that lead.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the whole mix of
Nice.
single revenues that are that.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. Well, great. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate you doing this. You rock this show. And yeah, if anybody has any questions for myself or my dad, comment below, and we'll happily answer those questions. And yeah, I mean, next time you see my dad at the RIA, give him a big hug. He loves hugs.